The puppet is a character that was introduced into the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Unlike most of the characters within the series, the puppet is one of the few characters that isn't actually an animatronic, but instead a puppet-like doll that is controlled by strings. However, the phone guy will mention that the puppet always unnerved him and always appeared to be thinking. He even swears that he saw the puppet move on several occasions.
I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking that it can go anywhere. I don't think a pretty mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem.
From very early on, it is made crystal clear that the puppet has a lot of paranormal activity situated around it, and even seems to sport some supernatural powers. Showcased in the Give the Gift of Life minigame, where we take control of the puppet itself and, well, give the gift of life to the various lost souls of William Afton's murder victims. Throughout the puppet's many iterations across various FNAF games, it is heavily implied that the puppet is possessed by Charlie, who is the daughter of Henry, one of the mechanics who worked and even built some of the animatronics from the first and second pizzeria. Charlie is the main character of the original novel trilogy, and she takes center stage in the first two installments, in Five Nights at Freddy's The Silver Eyes and Five Nights at Freddy's Twisted Ones. She is the daughter of Henry in this continuity as well, so I guess that still holds up, and it is heavily implied that she is actually not an organic human, but instead a robot meant to look like how she looked originally when she was still a organic, regular human. She fights William Afton and is the cause for him ending up as Springtrap, and even fights a sexy version of Circus Baby outfitted with illusion discs which allow her to disguise herself as Charlie. Quite convincingly, I may add. When Charlie saw Sexy Circus Baby, she had an existential crisis, seeing a perfect copy of herself. With the original trilogy being pretty much its own continuity, we still have a version of Charlie within the main line of stories and games being told for what's considered canon Five Nights at Freddy's. And in this version of her character, she still is the daughter of Henry, who worked on various animatronics for Fazbear Entertainment, and has long since been dead. And her soul has inhabited the marionette, or as she's more commonly known, the puppet, for quite a long time, and was implied to have been in life a very nice person, a very friendly, happy person who helped out a lot of people. And she continues to do this as the marionette, helping lost souls get to the hereafter. Marionette, or puppet, is known to be very intelligent. She even claims during Ultimate Custom Night that the other characters are like animals. However, she is very aware of her situation and the way things are.
The others are under my protection. The others are like animals, but I am very aware.
Unlike her characterization in the original FNAF novel trilogy, where Charlie was a young adult and just having graduated high school, it seems like Charlie in the canon lore of Five Nights at Freddy's is in fact a young child, if her voice lines in Ultimate Custom Night are anything to go by. Despite the puppet's presence in various other titles, like FNAF 4 The Final Chapter with the Nightmare Own, and Five Nights at Freddy's 6 Pizzeria Simulator with Security Puppet, these are in no way related to Charlie's version of the puppet. And in fact, by the events of Pizzeria Simulator, Charlie has assumed a new vessel in the form of Lefty. In fact, if you look really closely during the events of Pizzeria Sim, you might be able to catch a glimpse of the contorted body of the puppet inside of Lefty. However, this is where Charlie's story ends, as she and the rest of the lost souls are put to rest with the destruction of Springtrap and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place with it.
My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms the way you lifted others into yours. And then what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest for you and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
And despite how wholesome and happy the ending for Pizzeria Simulator is, by having the puppet and the murder victims finally pass over into the afterlife, Security Breach came along and basically ruined that whole concept by bringing William Afton back as the final boss for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. What the heck, Steelwool Studios? Not only did they bring Springtrap back, but immediately after they brought him back, they have him killed in the same game. What was the purpose? It was money. Money and bringing back FNAF's original villain so they can milk it even more. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed my deep dive into the puppet's character, which is now considered kind of convoluted with the entry of Security Breach. But hey, it's all just in good fun, I guess. With that being said, do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.